Well, Halloween is just hours away and families are gearing up for one of the kids' favorite events, trick-or-treating. But with the distraction of costumes and candy, safety rules can easily be forgotten. Our local RCMP is reminding those heading out to trick-or-treat to start the night earlier rather than later and stay in well-lit areas. With this year's early snowfall, dressing for the elements is key.
The temperature is scheduled to be down to about -9. Make sure they're wearing warm clothing underneath all those costumes.
Adding reflective tape to your costume can also help well out in the dark.
If you're a parent driving your children around, be careful. Obviously, you have the little ones in there. Make sure they're buckled up. And if you're walking out and about, use the sidewalks. Don't walk on the road. The roads are very slippery, so we want to make sure everybody stays safe.
And if your kids are old enough to trick-or-treat on their own, make sure they travel in a group and you map out their route before heading out. A proud Lloydminster tradition is getting ready for its 34th year. The Stockade Roundup is considered to be one of Western Canada's major cattle shows, and this year promises to be another successful event. Despite cattle sales varying from year to year, one thing remains constant: the success of the Stockade Roundup.
We pride ourselves on being a laid-back show. We're pretty easy to get along with. The exhibitors are really good to get along with, and they're happy to be here, happy to exhibit here.
The three-day event features a Stockade Lady and King of the Ring jackpots, as well as a Supreme Champion show, along with purebred cattle shows, stock dog trials, and much more.
We've got some of the best cattle in Canada, if not North America, standing here this week. So if you ever want to come see some top-notch cattle, this is the place to come see it.
The show takes place at the exhibition grounds and is free to come check out starting on Thursday, wrapping up on Saturday. Well, students from Lloyd Comp High School are trying to win some new sporting equipment as part of a national competition. It's called the Under Armour Challenge, and our own Barons are in the top 10, hoping to take home top prize, $100,000. Will Cortez has more.
Lloyd Comp has entered its name into this new national challenge that can come to benefit the school as a whole.
Competition is open to any school across Canada. The winning prize is $100,000 worth of Under Armour clothing. It could be uniforms, could be team gear, could be coaches gear. Kind of depends on what the athletic department wants to do.
Students and staff aren't the only ones on board.
All my family members participating, as it's not just the student body that can vote. And my family has other members of the community participating as well, voting every day.
Challenges are varied from school sports, showing the school's earned hardware, and even reading to children. Staff are excited to see the amount of participation from students.
Ultimately, the real winning happens within the school here, and the sense of pride that it develops. And the sense of pride that individuals within our school at LCHS get to portray and experience through doing the activities.
Lloyd Comp currently sits in 7th place. If you're looking to vote and help Lloyd Comp reach 1st place, visit the contest website. Will Cortez, Newcap News.
Well, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, albeit close to 2 months early. Snow is sticking to the ground, so what better time than the present to prepare for Christmas festivities? The SPCA is hoping to get pet owners in the spirit a little early. It's holding the annual Paws and Claws event this weekend and Hound Junkie. Jenny and Allison have all the details on this week's pet project.
This is Odie. She's a girl. She's about 4 months old. She's a Chihuahua Pug Cross. She's up to date on her vaccination. She's spayed. She'll just need her rabies.
Odie's a little spitfire, ball of energy. All she wants to do is play. One of the things to remember with her being a puppy is that she has sharp little puppy teeth. And so she's probably better off in a family that doesn't have really little children, but she would be best in a family that would be home most of the day so they can give her all of the attention that she needs. Odie is also very socialized with other cats and dogs, and she would probably do really well in a family that has other animals that can help her burn off her energy.
This is Eenie, Meanie, and Miney. Eenie and Meanie are boys, and Miney is a girl. They are about 2 months old. They have their first vaccination. They will need their second and to be spayed and neutered.
These kittens were bottle fed by a foster home, and they had the opportunity to be socialized with both cats and dogs and children as young as 3. They each have really different personalities, so come on down to the shelter and see which one is right for you.
The SPCA's Paws and Claws event is coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, from 10 till 4, head on down to Hound Junkie, bring your family and your critters for pictures with Santa. Prints are as low as $5 each, and there's also greeting cards available.
They also have a new location for the Hound Junkie. It's right next to Pizza Hut.
Hope to see you guys all on Saturday at Hound Junkie.
The Pet Project is sponsored by Quick Pick Waste Disposal. Locally owned and operated and serving urban, rural, and industrial customers in Lloydminster and region.
Coming up, the latest on the recalled flu vaccine and what the pharmaceutical company behind it all is doing to get the shot back in circulation. That story's next.
Stocks and oil prices brought to you by Spectrum Restoration. When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call the professionals at Spectrum Restoration, a certified member of the Canadian Disaster Restoration Group.